Following the recent leakage of some secret memos at the presidency, the ArewaThink tank said it has been provided rights because it had earlier called on President Bola Tinubu in mid-November 2023 to ensure that 50 colonists did not embarrass his government at any of his international visits and within the corridors of power in the country. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're just joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We advised Tinubu over 50 columnists, says ArewaThink Talk. Following the recent leakage of some secret memos at the presidency, the ArewaThink Tank said it has been provided rights because it had earlier called on President Bola Tinubu in mid-November 2023 to ensure that fifth columnist did not embarrass his government at any of his international visits and within the corridors of power in the country. The presidency has since requested an investigation into the civil service, a framework in order to eliminate individuals it refers to as moles who are loyal to the main opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP). However, the chief convener of ArewaThink Tank, Mohammed Alhaji Yakubu, in a statement, recalled their advice to President Tinubu in November last year, when some critics came down heavily on the president, stating that his trip to Saudi Arabia at that time was a jamboree, the short of any economic benefit for Nigeria. Yakubu recalled his statement in November in an interview he granted newsmen, saying, "We suspected fifth columnists were sabotaging Mr. President Bola Tinubu because this is the second time he was embarrassed with such criticism. Since President Tinubu came on board as the president of Nigeria, all his international visits were very successful, but towards the end of the trips, the kind of embarrassment usually comes up. We advise the president to investigate deeper that there might be some fifth columnists around him sabotaging his efforts to ensure that he does not succeed. Look at the success he recorded in the United Arab Emirates, UAE. He has been marketing Nigeria successfully. After a successful trip or towards the end of each trip, something embarrassing will come up. There are some people around him trying to sabotage his efforts. So I think he should probe deeper to unravel them. These fifth columnists are within Nigeria. They are not in Saudi Arabia, because if you see the kind of warm reception Saudi Arabia gave President Tinubu, you won't say the fifth columnists are in Saudi Arabia. In some quarters, they said President Tinubu did not have a one-on-one discussion with Crown Prince Salman, but they told a different story. The pictures show that President Tinubu had a meeting with Prince Salman. So Tinubu should probe deeper to ensure that the fifth columnists do not embarrass his government at any of his international visits again. Penultimate Thursday, an international memo was reviewed indicating that President Tinubu allegedly approved the disbursement of 500 million from a total of 1 billion to the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume. The allocated funds were intended for the inauguration of a 37-member three-party committee responsible for discussing the new national minimum wage. Mr. Bayo Ononuga, the special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, has emphasized the need for the federal government to take action in identifying and removing individuals who are leaking classified documents and are believed to have allegiance to the opposition. Ononoga said what is worrisome is how come a memo written by the SGF to the president and bearing the president's signature leaked out. It means that there are some fifth columnists within the government. It is not the first time a memo will leak. There was a memo leak when the president went to the UNGA about a request for money to pay for his hotel bills, and you wonder where it is leaking from. There are some many morals around who are probably doing the bid of the opposition. They are not respecting the civil service rule for handling official secrets, and it shows that the government should look towards to probe how memos between officials are getting into the public space. Memos that are supposed to be secret are not supposed to be flying all over the place. Okay. May God Almighty punish all of you people and Tinubu and APC together. They said a clear conscience fear no accusation, and a guilty conscience need no accuser. If APC is not a criminal government, why are they afraid of any memo leakage? But because they are all thieves, stealing Nigerian money for themselves without proper accountability. That is why they are doing this. When I was reading to hear a classified document leakage on a very high classified issues, rather than it came rubbish issues without any serious issues, the fifth columnist is trying to reveal to Nigerians that the government has no plan and serious political agenda for the nation, rather their own interest. But you guys forgot to advise him about the economy and the hunger in the land. Tinubu is very corrupt, you should know. It is full circle for those vicars and incompetent people under Jonathan. Almost everything was leaked to glue of these idiots. So much was made of such classified documents in the social media by these veiled bigots. Now they can't take their own medicine, even a quarter of it. They won't sack non-APC civil servants, whatever that means, and regulate social media as well. Bunch of clowns. Okay, guys, these are some reactions from Nigerians. I want to say this matter. I beg, make we hear from you. Thank you.